Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. I wanted to do something different for variety this time around and just include a complete missions gameplay for you guys for the Newbie Pants video series here, where I'm playing the game through from the start till the end. I have jumped into a Rescue the Survivors mission, and my main goal is to find 4 medical supplies for the main mission in the game, and I'm playing with my Love Trooper Jonesy and with, wow, there you are, and with my Dragon's Roar weapon, just powering through this completely. I'm crazy overpowered compared to the difficulty that I am playing here, and that is something I really, ooh, we have the first one there, nice. So these are the medical supplies we need to find 4 of. I do believe you can find 4 in one game, so hopefully I'm going to be able to completely do the mission during this one survivor game here, but we'll take things as they come. Right now I want to rescue that survivor, but I'm a little bit worried that I have an encampment over by the side as well, so that I'm going to be getting additional monsters. I am loads of husks here because we have both an encampment and the wave spawning for taking out the survivor at the same time. So luckily I have this Dragon's Roar weapon. It is crazy strong, dealing fire damage over time in addition to having penetrating shots, and I'm playing with the Love Ranger Jonesy that deals additional damage with the assault rifle weapon, so it is a really nasty combination for taking out a lot of husks at the same time. So go away, dude, nobody likes ya. There we have him. These are only power level 9, I'm power level 15 with high leveled up hero and soldiers, so it is not challenging in regards to the difficulty, the toughness of the husk compared to my power, but it is something I wanted to do just really to show some real gameplay. Let's grab, oh, we have one, and we have bacon. Nice. I really love the bacon in the game. I hoard it whenever I find it because my favorite trap in the game, the gas ceiling trap, uses it, so I really want to be stashing up on it so that I can make as many of those as I want to when I need to be playing with traps in the game. The survivor mission, such as this one here, doesn't require you to build anything, and that is really nice. It is one of the missions you can play to just hoard in things as you play, stashing up for more challenging missions such as Ride the Lightning or Ride the Storm, like the Atlas and the Van mission, stuff like that. So you can just really use this mission to efficiently farm weapons, traps, resources for completing the other maps easier. So I really like to swap in between these different mission types so that I have some where I rake in stuff, such as now, and I have some where I have a bit more challenging gameplay. So a single headshot on that, ooh, down there! A single headshot on that husk really took it out, so that was really nice. So just getting a good view for it, because I'm thinking perhaps I want to be using it in my video thumbnail. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I do need to consider those things as well. We have a vehicle down there. Having these vehicles in certain locations always means that you're gonna have a survivor standing on them, so you can actually pre-scout the map from a distance. And moving forward in the game, in the survivor missions, something such as this can be really tough. Unfortunately, it is something I see in the end game very often, that people take on these survivors standing on vehicles without having the power to actually defend them. So if you don't really have good faith in your account power, in your weapons, your heroes, your skills, whatever it could be, then simply don't approach these survivors, because the waves that are going to spawn to take out the vehicle and after that the survivor, they're not going to trigger unless you get close to the area. So if you see a vehicle in a map, in a survivor map, just standing out there in the open, and you don't have the power to defend several waves of husks, don't go there. Let somebody else go there, or bring a friend so that you can defend the survivor together. In the end game, it is very important that you rescue enough survivors to get the the completion rewards that everybody wants, meaning that you kind of want to have all survivors saved, or at least 7 bonus survivors, and then you build some to get a higher loot reward, because it is all there is to do in the end game. It is really to farm these good loots and not as much just complete things, because progression isn't a thing anymore. Alright, so just saving this single one here, did we have, yes, we have shielded dates, very nice, so that is adding to another one of my Side quest, look at that, how the dragon's roll is just penetrating through these weapons. It is absolutely amazing. And we have more firecracker ticket options that we can set off here, boom, like that. And small fountains that we no longer need that could have been giving us lucky coins, but nope. Ooh, should I go for the encampment as well? I don't really know. There is little to gain, but at the same time, loads of freebies. We can, like, grab this fireworks here. Yeah, you know what, guys, let's just take it out. We are strong enough for it. It is going to be dropping ammunition for us this time around. When you hover the icon on top of the encampment, no, not this one says metal. Yes, why did I say I don't know. Anyway, when you hover the icon above the encampment, you can see the type of loot that you're going to be getting from completing it, what is going to be in the present. And this time around we had a metal bar, meaning that we're going to be getting mechanical parts, nuts and bolts, and some degree of metal, the actual building resource. So you can really scout out things to decide what you want to grab before you actually engage the opponents. Alright, so let's get these down as well. I can see some lightning over in the corner, not lightning but light, and that is because we have a loot chest there, so I want to go down there and hoard the rewards, and we have ammunition down there as well. Good times. I really like the the light effect that these chests have. Let's just grab the ammunition as well so that I don't need to craft it. I like stashing up on energy ammunition for use in the future. I really hate using energy ammunition weapons because ooh, we had something up there. The energy ammunition actually uses bacon, and I want to save that for my traps. This is a mimic. Oh, we're gonna take that one out, that is for sure. Oh, I thought it was a mimic. It didn't do the complete shake, but it looks good anyway. Oh yes it does. Well, let's just grab it. Now we do have some light in the building, but that is just lighting. The game has a lot of mechanics in it to trick you into thinking there are chests, different parts in the game, but it is often just a tease to allow you to explore the area. More of these red envelopes and another fountain that we don't need any longer. But a lot of people have really been asking me, how do you find these fountains for the lucky coins for the Spring It On event? And I kinda just see them everywhere. It obviously depends on what mission types you are playing, where they are, and they are spawning quite a bit in the suburban locations, yes. Alright, we now have 5 out of 6 of these survivors, meaning that just one more, then we are home safe in regards to completing the mission, and that is of course the most important thing, because everything we do in the game in regards to medical supplies, side quests and stuff like that doesn't count unless we complete the main objective. So securing those 6 survivors is really important if we want to progress in the game. So just moving towards the edges, not because I want to be farming anything there as such, but just in case we have survivors down there. I haven't seen the ones you need to rescue with the medbots yet in the game, so I don't really know when they're going to be added, but it is something we often find in the corners of the maps and out by the edges, that we have survivors where you need to deposit 2 blue glow in order to rescue them. So I hope it's going to be added to the game soon, because it is my favorite part of survivor rescue besides the relay towers that we also haven't seen yet. So hopefully those are things we're going to be digging into relatively soon in the game. I am trying to progress forward. Oh, so got caught there. The bees are so annoying early game. They deal so much damage compared to what I have health wise. It is something you absolutely don't really care about in the end game, because you are so much stronger, you have so much more health, but I haven't unlocked and optimized my survivors to a degree where I can just feel the bees tickle. Right now they sting and it's pain and suffering. Let's just get that bee man out of there. So I didn't take it out, but it is going to die from the damage over time from the dragon's roll weapon. So more envelopes, and let's just go up here because we have an envelope. Oh, go away, husky, nobody likes ya. Okay, so I still need to find 2 medical supplies and at least 1 survivor in order to be able to call it a day in terms of completing what I want. And I'm just picking up these envelopes as well because playing on this new account, I really don't have that many good things, and there are crazy things in the event store. I picked up the mini-map and I just we have these round areas on it that are like highlighted, meaning that within that area somewhere we have a survivor. So you can use the minimap when you have scouted out survivor shelters to just get an idea about where on the map should you be looking for additional survivors. Yeah, let's go up there and grab that, because we have a Mythic Hero in the store right now. I'm gonna check inside this. I've never really bashed these in the Save the World games. I want to see, no, nothing in there. Well, it could have been one of those spots, you know, where there is a survivor shelter. We had some crazy loot chest. It had to be done. It had to be done, guys. Oh, yes, it did. But I'm thinking that we should probably just stash a little bit more up on this here and then find at least that last survivor before going completely scouty pants on trying to locate the 2 remaining medical supplies. I really hope this is going to be one of those. Yes, it is. That was amazing. So with that here completed, we now have 3 out of 4, and it means that we can find all 4 in one map, so that is really, really cool. It is a mission that can be completed in one map, my favorite type of mission, where we don't have any like built-in time sinks in the game. I really don't like when they are forcing me to play. Oh, there we have the last one. That was really cool. So all we need to do now, we have more than 8 minutes to do it, is to rescue 1 additional survivor, then we are home safe. That was cool. This here, where we have these, it's almost like a small park, is often one of the areas where you actually have a chest and all spot down below it. I think I included it in one of the previous videos. Some of them have it, some of them don't. If you have an Outlander with keen sight, you can pretty much see it in advance, but I don't, and I have been hoarding in some chests already, so I'm not like that going forward. What I can see now is that I have 2 survivors right in the area, so I want to make sure that they don't... Oh, a sploder. There we have the first one. You can actually activate more than one of these survivor defenses at the same time. If they are positioned too close to each other on the map, you will be activating both, meaning that you need to actually defend 2 of them at the same time. The husks don't really care that you're busy defending one. They're going to be attacking both of them. I haven't really commented on the bye-bye mission that is popping up all the time. It is another one of the Spring It On event missions that really just requires me to take out husks with one of the new dragon weapons, and that is what I'm doing right now. I'm playing with the Dragon's Roar. It is one of the new dragon weapons, so I need to like take out 886 opponents with that in order to complete the mission, so it's a work in progress. Let's line them up like that. I love the Dragon's Roar. It is so amazing. Yeah, it was amazing, I know. Alright, should we go for a few bonus survivors? We do have... Oh, look at that. This is... So I got to show it anyway, guys. We have this park kind of area with like a survivor standing down here, a survivor shelter underground, a completely random location. And I wouldn't have actually found this if it wasn't showing up on my map that there was a survivor in the area, but there is even a chest down here, so pretty good. Ooh. That was the wrong button. I wanted to scope in for a good shot on it, but no reason to do that when you are holding your mining pickaxe in the hand. So that was cool. Getting a bonus, no, not a bonus survivor. Getting a survivor and getting a chest. Why isn't it a bonus survivor? Did I? Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just so hyped about actually finding that location and including it in the video that I forgot that it was a medipack one. So we need to find the med pack for the survivor. It is somewhere on the map, and you can see actually in regards to the game design, they've been pretty nice to show us where we can find them on the map. So we're gonna have an area on the map that is showing a question mark, and when we get closer to it, it is going to show a crate, and where that crate is where we can find the survivor's medikit. So I kind of have the mission completed now, and I can go for additional survivors. I can also just search for chests, stash up on mechanical parts and mineral powder, things that I need to use for my different traps and progression, defense stuff in the game. So it is what I wanted to do in this video here, was just really to kind of include a game as I play it without, this is how I play it, and then I go super hardcore in on finding every survivor, because that is not the casual way I actually play the game. I don't mind grabbing these bonus survivors. It just doesn't make that much sense in the early game, because the amount of people currency you get for doing so is very low, and the rewards is close to nothing anyway compared to the progressional rewards. Oh, I need to drop something. Yeah, let's recycle that pitchfork and pick up no, I didn't hit the right button. Wow, great stuff. I'm just gonna be sharing that with you guys because I'm a pro and my backpack is full. Alright. Well, we do have things in here we can batch recycle, even though a great deal of it is stuff I want to be hanging on to, but let's just drop some of this stuff here. These wall spikes are completely useless in the game. Like, wow, why are they there? But yeah, I actually never see anyone use them. We have around 4 minutes left, and I think bacon, yes, I am just going to be spending these 4 minutes to stash up on resources so that I can craft traps and ammunition and weapons and stuff like that in future missions with a breeze, just dashing up on the things. And that is one of the things I really like about these survivor missions, is that it is super casual. Once you have completed the main objective, you can use the remaining time to just farm for things for yourself. You can also just let the character stand still. You have a 10-minute AFK kick, so if you have 10 minutes or less left, you can unequip your weapons, let your character stand, and you can do anything else that you really want to be doing, and the game is just going to be completing at some point and you can rake in the rewards. So it is a very casual mission to complete, and I kind of like this. Also because you can choose to go really hardcore in on it, trying to find all of the survivors to get the really good rewards in the end game, that where you can like really geek in on being the master rescue survivor boss, but you can also just go completely farming pants. When you're playing these with others, it is a really good idea that you have some kind of common understanding about what your goal with the mission is, because if you come into the mission and your feeling is, I just want to have 6 survivors rescued, then I'm gonna be farming, ooh, firewall, and the others have the idea that they want to have the maximum loot chest by rescuing a lot of bonus survivors, they're going to consider you a leecher and a farmer for not helping once the main objective has been completed, because what they want to do is keep working and what you want to do is to be hoarding loot. So like, it is a really good thing when you jump into a pickup group or multiplayer rescue the survivors mission to just, you know, tell people what you want to do, or like, so at least they know in advance you are going to stop when you reach some point in the game, or to ask, what are you guys aiming for? How many survivors do we want to rescue? So that everybody can start farming or stop playing, go AFK, make coffee, whatever they want at the same time. It can be really annoying when you're just trying to push for that one last survivor and somebody just passes it without saving it so that it dies, when you really wanted that additional loot chest, or you wanted additional survivors rescued for the people currency or for completing some kind of side quest. So when you're playing with others, please do consider it. I see it all the time, people just being completely, like, they don't care about the survivors, they even run by them and let them die. And that is not just being, you know, helping yourself get more loot, it is actually kind of killing the game for others if you pass a survivor and you don't rescue it, or you don't pick up the med pack, or you don't just hand it in when you're running right next to the NPC, because it is a time-based map, which means that others can't just like do whatever they want. They are limited to where they are in the map at a given time. So if we have a med pack spawning in one part of the map, they're in the other, and there is 1 minute left, it can be really hard to do things. So working together is really the key to having really smooth rescue the survivor missions. I know I'm being like really downer and saying all this here, but I see way too many people in the end game that don't really understand that it only takes 20 seconds to just inform the group about how you want to be playing it to avoid misunderstandings. So yeah, hopefully some of you guys out there agree with me, and some of you are very likely not going to agree, to be completely, I'm just going to go in and survive 1.5 survivor at max, and then I've done my deal and I want to be farming and I don't care about the others. And if that is your like way of looking at the game, that is your deal. I just kind of want to share my thoughts on it and my experience with the rescue the survivor missions as they are played also in the end game. But that here, guys, was finding the 6 survivors, the minimum that we needed in order to complete the game, holding in additional loot both from loot chest and from bashing cars, and of course picking up the 4 medical supplies, completing not just the main objective in the actual mission, but also the main objective in regards to progressing in the game. And that brings us to the next Storm Shield defense, guys, and that was really why I wanted to just take out the time, do a bit of a chillaxing recording here, a complete gameplay video where I'm just talking way too much while casually saving a few survivors. And from now, wow, we're gonna be looking into the next Storm Shield. So exciting stuff. So we're gonna be building the Storm Shield and we're gonna be defending it in the next couple of videos. But before we do that, we are of course gonna be grabbing the rewards for our very hard work rescuing these 6 survivors and picking up the medical supplies. In regards to this medical line of missions, we have gotten Tank Penny, healing pads, and elite epic survivor for the EMT squad. So pretty good loot so far just for like progressing in the game. I'm not a fan of these healing pads at all. I kind of think I said some really bad stuff about them and I stand by that. And now we're getting an uncommon version, which isn't better, it is just stronger. So stronger crap, really. Regardless, guys, that was what I had to share in this video here. We're going to be looking into the Storm Shield Defense 5 in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.